Hi, today I will show you my empties and how I replace them. This video is empties from October to December of 2021. Actually, it's already my 9th empties video. So during last 2 years, I will then have 9 empties videos in total. That's because in the first 3 videos I made every 2 months. So in year 2020, I had 5 empties videos. And from 21, I then have 4 empties videos. While I was preparing this video, I found it quite interesting that some of them appears just again and again. And I somehow didn't remember anymore how often I showed this item already on my former empties videos. So I thought it would be interesting for each item that I'm going to show today, that I will show you here in which empties videos it appeared already. And all those empties videos are with timestamps. So if you want to have a look, then you can just go directly to the item which you want to have a look. And I also have a playlist of all my empties videos in chronological order. So starting from empties number 1. So you can have a look at that list as well. So let's start. So the first item is from Clarins Instant Eye Makeup Remover. This one is actually for heavy makeup, waterproof makeup, which is in 2 phases. So you have to shake it. So after it became evenly sky blue color, then you can put it out to the cotton pad and use it. Although I hardly wear heavy waterproof eye makeup, this one is really effective to remove your eye makeup. And also this doesn't irritate your eyes, so I really like this product. And I use this up after 6 months. And the next product is also from Clarins. This is Hydrating Toning Lotion, which is actually for normal to dry skin. I don't especially love this product, but it doesn't cause any skin trouble and it seems to work fine. So I'm happy about this product. And I use this up after 3 months. And my next product is also from Clarins Bi-Face Serum, which I use in the morning. This is from, this is actually French, I will try, Hydra Essentiel series. This is basically hydrating series. They have many products in this series. I also tried a moisturizer and also lip balm from this series. So if you are interested in hydrating your skin, then you can look up the other product as well. But this one is by far my most favorite product from this series. And I also mentioned about this in my last video, which was about my favorites of year 2021. And I one time told you guys that I'm going down very quickly with this product. But this time it actually took 5 months to use up this. I think that is because I use nowadays just 1 pump of this product. I somehow realized actually 1 pump is enough because I used to have 2 pumps or 1.5 pumps. But I thought, okay, I will go a little bit more sparingly with this product because I was just using it up something like after 3 months. So actually 1 pump is also enough. So I could then keep it for 5 months. And next item is also which I showed in my last year's favorite video. This is Double Serum from Clarins. There I mentioned about that I can't imagine my night routine without this serum. I think maybe I should make a skincare routine video. Somehow I've never done that, but this brought me to the idea. I didn't do that because I actually have just 1 product for all the categories. And you guys already know which skincare products I have. So my skincare routine won't be very surprising for you guys. So maybe write in the comments if you are interested to see my skincare routine. Then I will try to make one day. And this serum I used up after 6 months. And next product is from Estee Lauder. This is Advanced Night Repair Eye, which I can't live without. Or in other words, when I stop to use this, I get fine lines around my eyes. So this is really a necessary item in my skincare routine. It took actually 8 months to use up this. So they are very pricey, but on the other hand, they last very long as well. You just need to care about not dipping your finger directly into the jar. I have this spatula, and I never use without this spatula. This is not only hygienic, but you can also control the amount, because you actually need very little amount to use on your eye area. And the next products are my moisturizers from Clarins, Day and Night Cream. They also appeared often in my empties video, and I also talked about this in my Best of Clarins video. They are from Extra Firming series, and they are all skin types, but they also have another version for dry skin. And for both of them, it took 6 months to use them up. And the next product is my Lotus Face Treatment Oil, which I used up after 9 months. In this case, I can't really use spatula to pick it out. So what I do is I just close it with my finger on top and tilt it to the side that I get more or less 1 drop on my fingertip. Maybe because of that, or maybe because it has such a little amount, just 2 milliliter. When it's almost emptied, then it always starts to smell a little bit strange. Just smells like old oil. I guess it won't be the case when you have a full-sized version. But as I mentioned before, I can't really afford that because it will take then ages to use up. So actually last 1 month or so, it's no longer very pleasant feeling to use this. Actually, maybe I should then stop to use this and just discard it. But, you know, I have this problem that I always have to use up everything. But for this one, so for next time, I will really fix this problem that when it starts to smell strange, then I will discard this. I promise. And the next product is body care product. This is Clarins Tonic Treatment Oil. This is one of their best-selling product and also one of the earliest product as well, which is quite expensive and which I use up much too quickly. Again, because I didn't use much during the summer, the last one took 5 months to use up. But you see already the next one is going down quite quickly. And the next product I used up is Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which was a full-sized gift from Bobbi Brown online shop. Because that one was causing trouble on my skin, I decided to just use it up as a body cream, which actually worked quite fine. And I could finally use it up because you need more amount for your body than your face. And then afterwards, I got this Clarins Extra Firming Body Cream again, this time in jar. If you remember, I mentioned in one empties video that I'm going to buy one time jar again, that I have this jar. After this, I will then purchase a lotion and decant it into this jar. It was actually fine to have thicker consistency now because it's now winter time. But when I empty this, then I will try to wash it with dish soap and then decant the lotion. Now moving on to the makeup products. I finally used up my Bobbi Brown Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in the shade Bare. I actually had this product since I started my channel. So when you see my second video about showing my collection and decluttering very old cosmetics, there I had it already. At that time it was pretty much new, but after more than 2 years, finally I used this up. Although I really liked this subtle effect of glitter on my face, I somehow had the feeling you don't notice much if you have it or not on your face. So I decided not to repurchase it. But somehow every time when I do makeup, I feel like there's one step missing. One step which I actually quite enjoyed. So I'm actually considering if I should buy this again. But at the moment, I actually don't know if I should buy this again or not. And one new product which I added to my collection is Clarins Lip Comfort Oil in the shade Red Berry. But for this one, I made a separate video, which I will add the link to the description. And recently I started to use this oil just as a lip balm. And I'm really happy about this. But as some of you guys might know, they discontinued this product. Although it's not yet available here, they are promising this new one is not sticky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase one old one in the shade Raspberry and also a new one because Raspberry shade is still there. It's just reformulated. So I will purchase both of them and I will compare and I will make a video about this. So please stay tuned. Clarins is renewing lots of stuff recently and this is quite annoying for me. They renewed all the cleansers and from 2 of them I got very bad skin trouble. And as I mentioned in my best of 2021 video, it seems like they discontinued my most loved one-step gentle exfoliating cleanser. And they also discontinued UV Plus. And just recently, I also learned that they reformulated the hand cream, which I use for a really long time. Although I haven't tried this new hand cream, I don't really expect it will be better than the old one from my bad experiences from the cleansers and UV Plus. So I will see. One day I will run out of my hand cream and then I have to buy this newer version. Then I can tell you guys if it was an improvement or not. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this Empties video. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!